Welcome to Toke de Keda Press Audiocast. The following article is in Spanish. In this episode, we will review the Miami Herald. Title: Quartet Reshapes Bachata. A new Miami quartet, Toke de Keda, is mixing various rhythms to produce a new sound. By Ramiro Burr. So what happens when you mix the bachata, the sensuous Dominican ballad similar to the bolero with hip-hop and pop rhythms? You get Toke de Keda, a new Miami quartet whose vocal harmonies give it a distinct sound. The mixing and matching of musical styles on the group's debut album, Picando Alante, came about through a creative exchange of ideas, says Toke de Keda singer Ariel Marmolejos, a Dominican Republic native. We were all sitting around the studio when producer Roy Tovar began the idea of fusing bachata with some rock and some pop. Marmolejos said, as they talked about it, Tovar remembered I was a good rapper, and so I ended up doing one song, Pecado, and next thing you know, one song turns into 9 songs, and we had a great time. Though it seems an unlikely pairing, the marriage of hip-hop and bachata came naturally, Marmolejos said. Bachata and hip-hop have one thing in common. They are both from the street, from the people. They are stories about love or life. It just made perfect sense, and it was the perfect harmony. The single from the CD is Debo Pensar, which starts with a skittering guitar and rides along on the bachata beat, a kind of mellower merengue rhythm. Lyrically, the tune is about the pain that lingers after a breakup. What makes the song memorable is the group's smooth vocal harmonies. In song material and musical approach, Toke de Keda brings to mind Son by Four, the young salsa/R&B vocal group from Puerto Rico that broke big in 2000 with the smash Puro Dolor. But instead of salsa soneos, Toke de Keda sings bachata tunes spiced with R&B and rap rhythms. On top, the quartet's impeccably smooth vocal harmonies evoke Boys to Men or New flavor. The rest of the group consists of singers Blazquez of Puerto Rico, Elvis Perez, a Cuban-American from Miami, and Jalen James of the Dominican Republic. Not surprisingly, their main influences have been distinctive singers. We have so many influences. Each one of us came from different backgrounds, Marmolejos said. I was influenced by some of the older bachata guys that I loved and danced to my whole life. One that everyone knows is Juan Luis Guerra, but then again, our influences vary from Juan Gabriel to Jay-Z. We would listen to Camilo Sesto as well as Alicia Keys. You can tell by the way we harmonize in the songs. The group's vocal harmonies are highlighted on the dance ballad Quiero Hacerte el Amor, where their voices start out together as one, then splinter off and rejoin seamlessly. They add a little blues and soul to Lamento Boliviano. Our bass sound is the bachata, Marmolejos said. We either apply that sound to the songs, like on Lamento, or take a bachata and add or hip-hop or rock to it. The group switches to pure slow dance pop rhythms on Contra la Pared y Pobre Mendigo, which wouldn't sound out of place on an All-for-One album. Ultimately, though, the group aims to fill up dance floors with party music, a desire inspired by their name. Our producer got the idea after he went to the Dominican Republic. Sometimes the government puts in martial law, which means you can't go out at night, Marmolejos said. So what happens is we have all-day or all-night parties, and they call that the Toke de Keda. So we were like, great, that's going to be the name. Thank you for listening to the Toke de Keda Press Audiocast. Get the book I'm Not Supposed to Be Here on Amazon, watch the docu-series on the Roku channel, and listen to the official motion picture soundtrack on all the music platforms.